Welcome everyone to my new video on Arbitrum technical analysis and price action. Today it is the last day of the month of March and we're looking for discovering the price action as well probabilities of the space. It is still the most trending cryptocurrency, Arbitrum, on CoinMarketCap. It is understandable and yet very predictable under this condition. However, if we look at the ranking on CoinMarketCap, we're actually sitting at the moment on rank 34. It has a little decrease over the past 24 hours because we have been facing major tops even for the Bitcoin. So the market environment is actually having a selling pressure that is under major dominance at this moment. And this is one of the reasons why Arbitrum is facing difficulties. These difficulties are, at the moment, only for a micro perspective. Macro is a different discussion. Even for months to come is a total different discussion. So this is what's happening today, guys. Now, for those of you interested to find out more about AI trading with ChatGPT bot, I do have videos on my main channel. Make sure to check that out, especially if you'd like to be part of it, to participate. We have two options. The first one is no prior fee, only commission from the pure profits we achieve, where we perform for you through API permission. Option number two is based on a monthly fixed fee, where you execute the signals by yourself. But I'm going to talk about this a little bit later on in the video. As well, see the 1 hour candlestick charts for Arbitrum and discover what's happening. There's been a very interesting momentum out there because we were going through a downtrending channel with behavior of a triangle, which at some point would have been squeezed and the breakout would have been as well necessarily. We broke out earlier and we got into straight away in an uptrending channel. So this is usually the butterfly pattern of the channels. What you see here is a butterfly pattern of the channels, which always mean to face major difficulties at the resistance zones formed on the left wing of the butterfly. So the resistance zone formed there is in between the two blue lines that are horizontally marked, and that's between 1.46 and 1.49. So those are the two levels where we have major resistance coming in. Now, for those of you looking for discovering what has happened in the past hours, it's quite simple. Arbitrum did a fake out at the time BTC pumped as well and faked out too. Nothing special out there. We came back into the channel and we faced resistance at the time. We're very close to the zone as well, along the way with the resistance line of the trend. So there's a mixture over there. And since that, we have here about 6 candlesticks of downside movement without other stuff happening other than a significant buying pressure which is expected basically at certain levels, such as the uptrending green line. On top of that, the major support located on the lower line, horizontally speaking, at 1.20 cents. And then you have basically the ability to revisit this low, for example, along the way with this one, which is a little radical, but what I would see is a connection between the trending line and the blue Fibonacci of 1.618 level. So that's a 93, 94, 95 cents around that. That is a great level to consider Arbitrum for scalping. For those of you which are looking much higher levels, well, you need to consider basically first, as a micro perspective, you have the trending line that is supposed to react. Plus on top of that, you have the lower line of the zone, horizontally speaking, at 1.20 cents. So there are levels where it is expected reaction. Now, even till the lower line, there is 12%, which is quite a lot. Volatility is bigger for this crypto at the moment than for the others because of the way the order book is structured, including the fact that it's quite fresh out there in the markets. It is having just about a week or so on Binance, so there's not much historical data running around, and it's still time of getting formed on their patterns and so on. The golden pocket is a micro support here, which should not be underestimated. So there is a few levels that can hold on which we should definitely pay high attention on. At the same time, the tops we've been speaking about, there is still liquidity hiding here. So this is basically the aspect. By the way, the liquidity of that specific box could have been gathered at a time of this breakout, which should have been started from the zone and then grab the liquidity higher. Could have been also a nice head and shoulder pattern on the board, but at this time it happened lower, so things have changed substantially. That's pretty much all for Arbitrum at the moment. That's it, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channels, like the video, and once again, for those of you looking to participate on what do I trade for myself, make sure to check out the forum. We have this AI trading, the bot trading. People can join this revolutionary thing. You are not supposed to miss the train. There are basically weekly performances, including the options you can join, and the links can be found in the description area or comments area right below the video. You can find out more on my videos as well. For those of you looking to get the education going and change the results of your activity, and if you enjoy trading, we have a one-on-one mentorship and education that I'd like to present you in the upcoming minutes. Make sure to subscribe and hit the video of like. We'll talk to you soon. At the same time, if you would like to change the results of your performance, if you want to do day trading, swing trading, position trading as a full-time or part-time trader, I do have a one-on-one coaching directly with me where I'll take you by hand between 4 to 6 weeks and teach you in an intensive way how to do the whole process. This is starting from the fundamentals of the mindset mentality going towards the technical analysis, where the idea is to understand the language of the market and react to that language accordingly. It's quite simple. If you know what does the market tells you, you know how to react to that. It is a message. It tells you this is where I'd like to go. This is where I have total domination, which is why you need to uncrypt the language of the market perfectly in order to act correctly. Like, if you're not correct in trading, if you're not accurate, you're not going to make money on the long term. Now, live trades are also part of the process. Day trades, swing trades, technicals, homework. I'm sharing with you my screen. I'm taking you through the whole process. If you want to be on a call for this one as well, just register now and you can qualify for a free conversation if you think it's interesting. You can read more about it and discover more. Have a good time, guys. Subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.